voice of Mr. Derek. 313-285-6627. Yes, audience, all over the world, this is the voice of Mr. Derek. 313-285-6627. Come on closer, come on closer, come on closer, because you will hear what I have to say to empower and encourage you. Yes, this show is produced by the house that God built, and it is based on several principles, but it stands on a stool with 4 legs, and those legs are faith, family, freedom, and finance. And that's what you will hear in today's show, how we can help you empower yourself. And for those of you that are already empowered, we're going to challenge you to empower others. We have an amazing show for you today. On my line, we have the president of the BOPSA. Yes, I said BOPSA. BOPSA organization. That's a black whatever. They'll tell you when they come on the line. But they want to change the way that black women put hair in their heads. Let's be ready to hear Mr. Sam Enon when we return. We will welcome you to listen to the voice of Mr. Derek. 313-285-6627. 313-285-6627. Yes, that's my voice, but I want you to listen to an inner voice. I want you to listen to the voice of God that's telling you, that's compelling you to get out of that chair and get busy. But to help give you some motivation and direction, I have with me today the president of BOPSA. How are you, Sam?
Yes, good morning, good afternoon.
It is a good morning in parts of the world, as well as it's a good afternoon in other parts. But I would like to tell our audience, which is all over the world, about the miraculous things of BOPSA. So let's briefly share a little bit of background about you, Sam. Who are you?
Yes, my name is Sam Enon. I'm founder and president of BOPSA, Black-Owned Beauty Supply Association. We were founded in 2004, and our mission is really connecting the black dots. And the organization came together in Oakland, California, and the reason we formed this organization because we were actually trying to increase the black-owned beauty supply stores in the country. And at the time my background is I was a sales rep for many, many, many years. I've worked for, I've repped companies like Worlds of Curls, Dark and Lovely, etc. And so we got in this business to try and sell products to the Korean beauty supply stores, but we found out that we couldn't do that. So what we had to do is try and create black-owned beauty supply stores so we can sell directly to the black-owned beauty supply stores. So That's how we formed BOPSA.
Well, you're very, very modest, and you're holding some things back, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Um,
Can you speak up a little bit? I can barely hear you.
we would like to understand that at currently there is a new movement on that your organization is all about. And your organization has debunked one of the, I would say, radical programs and that has stopped black participation in the hair industry. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we have over the last going on 20 years now, we have helped individuals open up their own beauty supply stores, people that look like us. And so we've opened up 1,000 stores over those years. So we also help the store get all of the inventory that they need to open their store. We help them lay the store out too, and we get all of the hair. When you open up a beauty supply store, usually the size store is about 1,500 square feet. So, but 60% of that inventory is hair, and that's the braiding hair, the bundle hair, which is the wigs, all of that. That is a big percentage of the hair comes from China, or 99% of it comes from China, but it's controlled by the Koreans. So therefore, we had to figure out a way of going directly to the source and going to China to get the hair, so we could sell the hair into the various beauty supply stores that we're opening. So our focus is last 6 years is dealing with the Chinese to get the hair right from the factory and branding the hair and bringing it in here to the United States and put it into the new black-owned beauty supply stores.
Wow.
There's very few companies that are black that actually bring hair in to the United States and brand it. So we have two brands, one called the Collection, which is the bundle hair or the weave hair or wigs, and the other one is called the You Go Girl brand, which is the braiding hair.
Wow.
We have that brand has 180 different styles and colors in the line, and we only sell it directly. We sell it directly to the black-owned beauty supply stores. We don't sell it to anybody else but the black-owned beauty supply stores.
And what's the effect of this? I mean, what does it matter whether the consumer purchases hair from a black-owned beauty supply store or Korean? I mean, what's the deal? Why should we care?
Well, because of the thousands and thousands of beauty supply stores in the past, as I mentioned to you, have been owned by Koreans, and so they don't usually the Korean beauty supply stores don't hire people that look like us. So we're just consumers when we go in those stores and buy products from them. It's not recircled, played back into the black community. It's just it goes into their community. So by us having our own stores run by people that look like us, the merchandise that we buy actually go back into the black community because the black owner, black customer service. So it's a black thing. So it's circulating all those black dollars back into the community.
Wow.
To our churches, to our grocery stores.
Okay.
To our families.
Now, you've told me, or I've read about, it said 80% or a large percentage of the hair that black women wear in America, over 80% of that is owned, is unnatural hair or it's added hair, over 80%. And furthermore, 99% of the hair that is distributed through the country or through the different means is distributed by people that don't look like you, that don't look like me, and others. Could you elaborate on that?
Yeah, the hair chain, as a distribution chain, is controlled, like I said, by the Koreans. The Koreans don't process the hair. The Koreans get the hair for the Chinese. The Chinese are the ones that have the factory and the technique on how to process the hair. So it comes from the Koreans go to China and they deal with the factories and they create their brands and they bring it back to the United States and create the brands and sell it, get the brand awareness to the black consumer to buy the hair. Now the Koreans don't like the Chinese and the Chinese don't like the Koreans. The Chinese want to deal directly with the black consumers and the black factories, but we don't go to China. I was just very fortunate to go to China 8 years ago. So therefore, we have an inroad to the Chinese factories. And the Chinese would rather work directly with us than work with the Koreans.
Wow, wow. So when we return, we're going to look at a distributor of the U Girl brand, distributor called Black Hair Works, and we will return shortly. This is the voice of Mr. Derek. 313-285-6627. That's right, 313-285-6627. And if you are just joining us for this show, we were talking about hair and hair. So attention, churches, community groups, entrepreneurs, we have something exciting to share with you. One of the distributors of the Bopsa hair is none other than, please introduce, Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie will be on the show, and she is a prominent, beautiful person because she's my wife. And the Bible says, man who finds a wife finds a good thing. Well, I want to tell you, I found a good thing in the presence of Dr. Jackie. She's entrepreneur par excellence. She's a college graduate, and she'll tell you all about the other stuff that she does. But the major thing that she's doing now is she is a distributor of the Black Hair Works line. How are you, Dr. Jackie?
I'm doing fantastic.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I have over 30 years of experience in the beauty industry. I love this industry. It's very, very lucrative, and I'm excited to be here today to represent the black hair. The You Go Girl hair for braiding.
Yes. So it's Black Hair Works is your company, blackhairworks.com, that the audience will be able to go through to actually be able to purchase this beautiful line of hair. But talk to us a little bit about what's going on with, I see people doing all of this kind of stuff when they buy the other hair. What's going on with your hair?
This hair, I'm happy to say, is a no-itch brand.
What? Wait, say that again.
No itch, no padding,
Whoa.
no abrasions on your scalp, no hair loss.
What? What?
And we have so many different colors,
Wow.
over 180 colors to choose from. I brought some of the colors so that we could just see the vibrant. This is so beautiful. You know, people are wearing all different shades, and we
Wow.
have it.
Wow. The colors of the rainbow are there.
Yes, and everything in between. We have dark hair, number 1, number 4, number 30. Every number, every color that you can think of, we have it. And you never have to worry about your scalp itching again. And that was one of the problems I had when I would braid my hair. I could only wear it for a short amount of time because it irritated my scalp. And I know a lot of women are dealing with that. So I'm so excited to bring this to our community.
Wow.
Something healthy and organic, something more organic for us.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. So your hair is high quality hair.
Very.
Not only have you found a distribution path that will put money into the black economy or into the black family, but no itching. That's amazing.
No itching and healthy. And I'm wondering if that itch hair, if that's one of the reasons our ladies, their hairline is receding, because not only some people braid their hair tight, but because of the chemicals that's in the synthetic hair, not this hair, but other synthetic hair, it causes the hair to break, to dry, abrasions on the scalp,
Wow.
and eventually hair loss.
Wow. Wow. So, if a person has hair loss already, let's just say they have hair loss, that's one of the reasons that they would add hair to their
As
hair.
a protective style, exactly.
But if that protection is itching,
If it's violated,
mm,
they're not benefiting from it.
okay, or they will have to replace it shortly after they had it installed.
Yeah, if they're anything like me. And I don't like to walk around doing one of these numbers, you know?
I see it all the time.
All the time.
Yeah, I mean, they go, cook, you know, it's just, I'm like, what is going on, you know? They say, I got to take a break. I take a break.
Yeah, so we're so excited to offer this hair in all of these beautiful colors that won't cause hair loss. It won't cause your scalp to itch. It won't cause sores on your scalp.
Wow. Wow. Well, let's quickly say that the distribution method that you have decided to take with your company, blackhairworks.com, will allow the average person to actually represent your hair and give referrals from the hair, and they will make profit from simply referring and wearing high quality hair. Go ahead, talk to.
There is a plan for others to benefit from distributing this hair as well. So they would need to contact us through our website or contact us at 313-285-6627.
Hey, you got that pretty down. 313-285-6627.
6627. That's it. That's it.
That's the number. That's the number. And we're going to return in a few minutes. This is the voice of Mr. Derek. Yes, this is the voice of Mr. Derek. 313-285-6627. Yes, if you're just joining us, or if you have questions about that beautiful, beautiful itch-free, did you hear me? Itch-free black hair that is distributed by people that looks like you and looks like me, then you call that number. But we're blessed to have the president of BOPSA on the line. Can you hear me, Sam?
Yes, I can.
Oh,
I can hear you now.
well, that's good. That's good. Now, you said you can hear me, but we want to have the people of America hear our message. Our message is we want black people in general to become entrepreneurs and start wearing itch-free quality hair. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Yeah, we're looking for sales reps. We're looking for sales reps all over the country, to be frank. But we do have distributors in various parts of the country. And Mr. Derek, he has a distributorship in Detroit. But, the internet is worldwide, so you can go to his website online and purchase the hair. Also, you mentioned the itch-free hair, and why is it itch-free versus the other braiding hair that's out there? Because we get the factory to wash it more than 2 times. They wash it 3 times right at the factory, so that cuts down on the itch. And the problem with most braiding hair, it does itch the scalp, but being we wash it more than 2 times, it makes a big difference. It costs us a little bit more money, but it's worth it at the end. So because, you see black women running around patting their hair to cool that itch down or scratching it. That's why our hair is superior to the other braiding hair that's out there.
Wow.
That's why we say itch-free.
Wow. Well, I am so excited about this whole process. And what do you think about churches, about community groups, about entrepreneurs? Should everybody get involved in this? Is this a movement that's going to take place in our community? Could that be?
Yes, it's a movement. Anytime we interact with each other, it's a movement. So, yeah, we get the churches involved because 7 out of 10 hairstyles is some form of braiding hair. The natural styles are really hot now, and the natural styles would enhance the braiding style. And not only braiding styles for women, but braiding styles for men. We have the locks in block braiding in the 180 different styles. That's available under the You Go Girl brand too.
Wow. So men and women can enjoy this lovely styles, but also participate in the distribution and the marketing of this hair. That's dynamic. Well, listen,
Yep.
We have to have you on again to go into more depth, more detail about how the average individual can market this hair as well as wear the hair.
We'd love to do that. You also can visit your website. You might want to give your web address out.
Black Hair. Come on, Jackie. What's the name of it? BlackHairWorks.com.
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 BlackHairWorks.com, everybody.
That's right. Come on down. And we will see you on our next show very, very soon.